Olá, pessoal, bem-vindo a mais um episódio do Podbox. E hoje o episódio é mais que especial. Teremos a companhia de Sarah Massery para bater um papo com a gente. Welcome!
Thank you.
I want to start asking you about how do you find that you're going to be an author? How did you find that? I want to write books. How did it start for you?
I had always had little stories in me and writing, short little things. I didn't really think it was going to go anywhere until I was in college, and I ended up majoring in English, so I was doing a lot more creative writing, and it started kind of doing longer pieces, and then it wasn't until I had the time, my job, I worked for my father, and it was a little boring. I had some free time, and so I had an idea that felt big enough, and I wrote my first book, and I was shocked that I finished it. I was like, this is like a real book. So that was exciting, and I decided to go the self-publishing route because I didn't want to wait. I was too impatient. And luckily I did, because that led us to here.
To all this.
Yeah. So that was in 2018 that I first. Yeah.
How many books now?
I think
it's a tough question. I know.
I
When people
lost
ask me this, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to calm down.
I think it's 25.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
The first one in Brazil. And
Number 1 in Brazil.
Yes.
And
We're number one for more.
we're not gonna stop in one.
You're
We're
good.
going. We're going for more.
Phew.
How one of Anastasia's questions. How was this process to write books with such complex characters, male characters that are so complicated?
Complicated.
Yeah, how is this process for you? How does work? How the idea comes to you?
So the book starts with a car crash, and it's his fault. And that is the first thing that came to my mind when I started creating this book. And I wrote that first scene, and then I just set it aside because I was in the middle of another series. And so when I came back to it, I was like, darkness, my old friend.
Is that?
Yeah.
É sobre isso, minha gente. Romance dark é vida. E aí ela cantou um trechinho daquela musiquinha clássica, né? Hello, darkness.
You are not writing dark when you had the idea.
No, I had a series that was dark, and then I took a break from it, and I was writing, my Sterling Falls series is a bit lighter.
Yeah.
Kind of. And
No way you can be lighter.
Yes, exactly. And I was just craving a hero who was really the opposite of a hero. And so that's how Grayson came about. It was a deep dive into darkness, and I just kept
and now just
spiraling.
go.
Yeah. But it's my favorite, so I think I really found what I really like to write.
And when the series started, you knew it was going to be a series, or it was just the idea of the car crash?
Yeah, it was just, I kind of just wanted it to get it out of my system.
Okay.
I was like, I'm just gonna write this dark thing, and then I'm gonna go back to my plan. I had a plan. But
it's going to be just this.
Yep, I was like, here's this one book of dark characters, and we're gonna go back. No, that did not happen.
That's not how our brain works.
No, people started really liking this one. I'm like, okay, well, he has teammates that are equally as twisted.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of how it happened. And then I was like, well,
okay,
I'll just do it. And then thank goodness I did. So very, very pleased that I kept going.
I really like this kind of book that we we are just so focused on the story, and then other ideas come. And the writer's process is always crazy. How are your process to create a story?
It usually
Do you have a process?
Yeah. It usually starts with that one scene. So each book usually has one scene that I write first, that it sets the scene for me. It introduces me to the characters, and then whether it's the first book or whether it's the first scene rather in the book, or it ends up being later in the book, it kind of
You start with this one, and then
this one, and then we just kind of branch out from there. But I don't do much plotting, so I don't outline. I don't have a list that I follow of what to hit. So what happens?
Just go.
Yeah, I let the characters decide. So
yeah. But I let my character decide too. I just put that on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I feel like once the characters are developed, they kind of just guide the way.
The story flows.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
No.
No. She was like here.
No.
Okay. How do you have this idea to put sports on your books? Do you like sports or?
Funny enough, when I started writing Brutal Obsession, I did not. I mean, like, I liked it in theory, but I wasn't a fan.
Okay.
And then the more that I wrote hockey, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to a game. And, I was looking up these scenes to make sure it was realistic.
Yeah.
Especially the fight scenes on ice, which are my favorite. And so I started going to games. And then the playoffs last year came around, and I was watching them on TV. Yeah. And then the season started in October of this past year, and I was watching it on TV. I'm like, shoot, I'm a hockey fan. Like, what happened?
One game.
One game spiraled. Yes, much like one book spiraled. Yeah. So I do quite enjoy hockey now. I watch it. I follow a team, and yeah. So
now I have a team. Now I have a league. Now
I have a team. I have a jersey.
Yeah. All the good stuff started like this. Yeah.
The book just gave me the reason to like it, which is funny.
You were telling about the fight scene of the hockey. Oh, every time we don't watch a lot of hockey in Brazil.
Yeah.
But every time I read a story that has a fight, I'm like, hold my puddle. Let me go. This is the moment. This is good stuff.
It's exhilarating to watch in person too, because I think it's one of the only sports where they allow you to fight on ice, and then they're like, okay, like once you get them on the ice, you're like, okay, break it up, go to your box.
We are huge in soccer in Brazil. Mm-hmm. Every time soccer have a little fight, you already have people, hold down, calm down.
Yeah.
To separate the fight. And hockey, the opposite. It's hold my puddle.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. It's amazing. How do you balance the male characters that are always like this kind of guys and the female characters that are more softer and have a different personality? How is it for you to merge all those personalities in a book?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting contrast. I like to make them kind of each pull into the middle a bit, so he's not softening all the way, and she's not necessarily giving in, but maybe being a little more dark and twisty herself. But I do like how they mesh together, and the heroine like brings out the
best in him.
Yeah, the best in him. Yeah, but he's also still a jerk at the end of the day, to put it nicely.
Yeah. And it is easy for you to balance these all these things, the dark stuff, the romantic stuff, in the same book. How does this process go for you?
It's like juggling, I think, a bit. I just started, and I don't know. The suspense subplot really helps me too, because I love reading thrillers, and so I feel like if I get a little bit of that, like mystery, it helps pull the story along. Yeah, I love just to make it. I tend to push the line a little bit with every new book.
I can go a little bit further.
Yeah, like we'll see. Hey, the readers keep coming back, so
Yeah.
until they're like, whoa.
I was going to ask you, what do you like to read? Another, what kind of genres of books do you write to write? And how does influence your writing process?
Well, I like to read. I think thrillers is so like that. Like I don't know. I've been into like police procedurals lately, so like a detective and whatever. I don't know why, which really is not good for reading at night in the dark because you're like.
Noise.
Like is the bad guy gonna like pop out? But I also really like fantasy romance. I basically try to avoid what I'm writing. So I have not read any sports romance in a really long time. Which is so sad. Because I would love to read another hockey romance, but I don't want it to influence any of mine, so I just stay away. And I go in other directions. Yeah.
Makes sense. And we always impact somehow by what we read.
Yeah.
And how is your relationship with the readers? Because you don't write all fun stuff. So how is this for them? How are their reaction when you publish a book?
They are the best.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a good relationship with them. I try to answer, any like messages and everything that come in, but my Facebook reader group, I'm always in and interacting with people, and they, even though they read dark and I write dark, I think we just approach it with kindness, like everybody, and so really I just
not necessarily just because we read dark. Dark.
They're not dark people. Yeah, they're really the best.
You can have a dark heart, but
a dark heart, but a pink.
A pink exterior.
Yes.
Pink personality.
Yeah,
exactly.
Something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a girl of book stars, but
I feel that too.
We can't be always dark.
Yes.
It's not good for us and for everybody.
eu quero saber se é o primeira publicação internacional dela, se fora dos Estados Unidos.
She wants to know if this is your first publishing outside from the foreign publishing.
It is. Yeah, this is the first one that has been published.
Another language.
See, yes.
How was this to see? It's a different cover. It's a different title. How was waking up to, whoa, this is my book too?
I was so excited and so thrilled because, I wasn't sure what you guys were going to do, if you're going to stick to the same cover. When you showed me the new one, I was like, yes, perfect. I feel like we see, the traditionally published in the U.S. authors, like they get new fancy covers for their foreign editions.
Yeah.
So I was like, that would be so great. And then it happened. So thank you guys.
It's always fun because there are covers that work so well for a public, for a country, and when you translate this, it's completely opposite. We were talking with Stephanie earlier about how the books change in different countries.
Yeah.
The language, the translation, the slangs, the format, and I can only imagine how it is to see a book. Oh, okay, this is also my book.
Yeah, I was flipping through it earlier and I was like, okay, here's some, differences, like, you don't use the quotation marks.
It's
very cool. It's cool to see.
Yeah, we have a few books in Portuguese that are with quotation, but it's so difficult to see. We always use I don't know the name of the sign in English. Tradução.
I don't know.
I think they call it an M dash.
Porque
Ok,
eles usam aspas, né? Eles não usam travessão.
Mas tem travessão em
Sim. Mas não
And
é
dash.
usual.
And
É dash.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the short one
Yeah.
is an N dash.
Oh, okay.
EN or EM dash.
Yeah, we have totally different
Totally
names.
different, I'm
For,
sure.
for each one, it's hífen for the short and travessão for the big. So
Mhm.
Portuguese have word for everything.
Yes.
um,
Então, as dificuldades de adaptar determinados termos, principalmente porque a gente não tem hockey aqui, né?
when I translate books too, I didn't translate yours, but I translate too. We were talking about how it's difficult to adapt the situations. We don't have much hockey in Brazil, so
Yeah.
people are not used to the words. To many of the words, the terms
Mhm.
don't have translations, and we have to start. So when we first published the first hockey book we published in the gift box was Elena Hunting
Yes.
Bucket, and we had to find a word for penalty box because we don't have this.
Oh, yes.
We don't have in another, because sometimes we have similar things in different sports, but we don't have penalty box in another sport. So
Yes.
yeah, we have to do these adaptations too, and we hope you guys don't mind.
Oh, I don't mind. I think as long as it translates, which is the job it should be doing. So yeah, that's totally fine. I admit I probably would be a challenge for some of the stuff. Sure.
Yeah. Mostly when you guys put slangs.
Yep.
Because sometimes we don't have the same slang in Portuguese.
Yeah.
We just have to go with the flow.
That's. Expectativas para os próximos livros, para o desempenho aqui no Brasil. Eu tô empolgadíssima. Já quero o segundo correndo.
She's
Yeah,
so
Twisted
excited
Obsession.
for the
I'm obsessive in Twisted Obsession.
one thing that I always like to do is translate the titles, and she doesn't like. She's like,
Oh,
"Oh
no.
my God, what are you going to do with this book? Carol, help me!" Yeah,
Very options in how to use.
yeah.
Mm.
We have to find a one that is faithful to what you want for your story, and that are also easy to sell in Brazil. So
Right.
it's a balance. But she was asking, how do you feel about the next books of the series of coming to Brazil? You have your books coming to Brazil, the rest of the books, other books from other series coming to Brazil. How do you feel about this? What are your expectations?
I am so ready.
That's important.
I mean, you guys did such a good job with this
Yeah.
one, so I'm I just can't wait to see like the full set on my bookshelf
Yeah.
one day. And hopefully come back. That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
great. No, I'm very excited to see what you guys do with the rest of it. I wish I could read Portuguese so I could see the differences, but I'll just trust.
Yeah. She showed me last time I saw her the cover for the second book, and I was like, this is good.
Yes.
This is good too.
Yeah, Stephanie sent it over. She said, "I want to see it. What you thought?" I was like, "Sold, beautiful."
Yeah, I like Grazi, the cover, and I like that she put everything that has in the story in a soft way. Like
Yeah.
we have hockey, we have the ballet, you have the petals.
The next is a
Yeah, the next one has a keyboard.
Yes.
And I was like, she put everything that has in the story in such a soft way. Cover is one thing that I'm most judgmental.
Yes.
How is this process for you to find the perfect cover for the book?
Oh gosh, it's stressful.
Yeah.
It usually starts with in English. My books usually have two covers. They have a model cover and then a discrete or alternate cover.
such a great mother.
So the model comes first.
So hard to
Yes,
choose.
so hard. Yes, I work with a few photographers, and we go through and
At least some shirtless man.
yes, yeah, they have to be just right. You know, I'm a little like Goldilocks, like it's too hot, too cold, just right. So yeah, it starts with the model, and then I send it to my cover designer, and we spitball for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Until we land on
A month or two. A month or two. It's not a week, a month or two. Okay. We always fight with her of deadlines.
yeah.
So yeah, please.
We go back and forth and back
Yeah.
and forth. Like, can you change this little thing, and maybe you try a different color, and everything. So anyway, but once we landed on book 1 in a series, the rest is much easier because it just follows.
Just follow the
pattern.
idea.
Yeah. But it starts with the model, and then I have a different designer that does my other covers, and we just. I'm like,
So
here we go.
the cover of the book 2,
Mhm.
Grazi made in 2 days.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I told her, the author come to Brazil,
Yeah.
and I need the cover approved for the event.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my god!"
And she made it in 2 days.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be here too?
No. She live in São Paulo.
Oh, okay.
Another city.
Yeah.
And you have different designers for the modest and non-modest covers.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 different designers that I work with, and I mean that just comes from there are so many good designers out there that I want to work with. I'm like, okay, like I'll stay loyal to the one that does most of my books, but it's like, but you can have a project too.
Or different people, different projects.
Yeah. Different series, different designers. Yeah.
Yeah. And we have people that are very good in this kind of covers and this kind of cover illustration. And so we work this way here too.
Mhm.
So I really like this job. I think this book is going to work with this designer. So let's try with her.
Exactly.
Yeah. Perfect. Perguntei de capa, perguntei de processo de escrita. O que mais a gente pode perguntar?
Eu vou dizer que vem o segundo livro muito em breve.
Ah, tá. She
Então,
said that the book 2 is coming next.
Soon.
What people can expect from this book?
From book 2?
Yes.
Ooh. So they are
Which scene was the one that came to your mind first to this book?
okay. This one was hard. So the main character is Steele.
Yeah.
And he's Grayson's teammate. He gave me so much trouble. I wrote the first quarter of his book.
Yeah.
And he said to me, "No, that's wrong." And so I had to delete it, and I started over, and we did that twice. Like a quarter of a book. I'm like, okay. So it ended up being there's this party in the very beginning of the book, and it kind of is they play a game. This is kind of bad to say out loud. They play a game. And so it starts with, let's just say, a chase scene. And they have this moment, the hero and the heroine, and they later find out that their parents got married. And so they are now step-siblings.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the best part.
We like this plot.
The oh shoot moment when they finally meet, and they're like, "I know you." You're like, "Yes, you do."
Yeah. Bad parents.
Yes.
Fight together.
Right? Yeah. So they just kind of immediately don't like each other, and it goes from there, as one does. Yeah.
Okay. Então tá, então esperem aí o próximo livro, que já chega para vocês. Sarah, thank you for coming with us.
Thank you for having me.
E a gente se vê no próximo episódio do Podbox. Bye!